Hey there, Libra. Let me start out by saying I love you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being your beautiful self. Thanks for making through it all, and Dragonfly Spirit is showing up through all the pestilence, all the destruction, all the difficulty, and still believing in your heart in this beautiful world, and that there could be a place for you in it. There is a place for you in it, more than in it. There's your whole world to come forward and come forth. Is this you, my friend? Well, then welcome to my channel, Joy to the World, and I am your reader, Melissa Joy. This precious preliminary card came out and just showed me how divine and magical you are. Look at the innocent beauty. No one out trying to take advantage of anybody else, simply wanting to live the pleasure of this life and have others enjoy themselves in it along with you. And you've been through some difficulty, like maybe everything burned down. Have you ever seen that after wildfires when the camera crews go out and they're trying to find if there's any wildlife left? And you'll see this charred mother bird totally burnt to ash, but she threw her whole body. Now my heart is tender. That's holy and sacred. Thank you for that gift. I honor your sacrifice. Thank you for choosing to live, my friend. Woo! And they go to peel that bird up, and beneath it, the baby survived. Somehow through it all, the heart of you survived, Libra. And that's what I'm here to honor. That's what I'm here to say. None of this old matters, because what the card actually is showing itself to me as is like this, okay? And this is you, that innocence, that pure belief, that pure love. That includes you too, Libra. Won't go forward with this reading unless it includes you too. Not just how you feel about the whole world and everybody else and that, knowing that you're along in it, truly in your heart, that the heart of hearts, that it physically here on this earth sweeps you up into it, and you get to live from first person experience, not an out-of-body experience. Like that out-of-body sensation, but in your body, like, whoa, whoa, this is the highest level. Every day is so magnificent and divine and magical and mysterious, almost enigmatic, right? But this is you coming out of your crown chakra like that. It's safe to emerge, my friend. And I love it because ahead of time they were wanting to get in your energy support and your energy card, your crystal card, and it's the emerald. It's like pinky promise, pinky power, woo, woo. You're crossing the finish line because it ties in with another deck that I have that's called the New Era Tarot. You're coming out of that heroin. You're coming out of that thing that just causes you to check out and not feel. I may cry at this whole reading, y'all. Because see, at the split that brought it in, it's like, you made it. You might have had to stay small and people might not see, but look at this dynamic cosmic life. We're going to get you out of this limitation, okay, friend? But you did what you had to do. Because of this, you were burnt by this experience. Many of you were burnt so hard by Pluto. I say Pluto being up in Saturn, yeah, being straight up in Capricorn. So these last 10, 15 years, that somehow you still made it after all those broken dreams, that broken heart. Whew. But we're here to start building again, coming together. Because that's what this community and this person believes, is that this life is full of pleasure and joy. And we're here to enjoy our lives. That is the entire purpose. To be full of ourselves, overflowing with that purity and that delight that makes this world a better place. That it isn't about other people, that's coming from you. And you can come along and enjoy it with others. Because you're like, if it's not with others, and not that you're clingy or needy, it heightens the pleasure. Like, when yellow and blue come together, it makes green. It makes a whole different dimension of this world. And it brings heaven to earth. Thank you, friend. So let's get you included. Let's get you anchored in. That means into your tether point with your own soul. Not just free flapping about, right? It's that tether point that allows it to be powerful flow, because it is connected to you, to your soul. Connected to yourself, okay? Your center point. Let's do that. So why are you coming up wanting to only work with that one half of the deck? Well, then let's find the card up in this one half of the deck. The King of Swords. Taming that maniacal mind. Not by working with it, but by simply keeping yourself from being all stirred up and shifting back out and withdrawing back into your crown and going back into your heart and keeping the fruit of the seed, the germ, the life back into your soul. Let's let it go into your garden. You are safe, my friend. You are safe, my friend. So I want to get a pearl for that. Let you get some of your value. Okay, a whole lot here trying to come forward, but we're going to look at the one that turned. The Magician in the Mirror. All right, Magician in the Mirror, I hear it. Let's invite you in. Let's invite you in to cleanse the mirror, cleanse the crown where Libra has connected to this world through all those awful, unbearable, shrinking experiences that they've had, these heart pains, these whatever else that they've had to go into protective mode, more than just survival mode, shut down, checked out, left the body. Come back home, Libra. Come back home. Your world is safe now. It's delightful and it's beautiful. And look at that. See those little blossoms, those kisses of love, of life going, I apologize. And it was the time and the space that our world was in. It was something that had to be traveled through. And for whatever reason, you chose to be born through that and to come into the now. So this is kind of like, it's wild. If we watch The Wizard of Oz, it's like everybody in one. Because I'm seeing the Tin Man. I'm seeing Oz himself, the wizard, right? I'm seeing Dorothy. Try to see if the Scarecrow and the Lion are in there. Yeah, I see the Lion right now. And yeah, the Scarecrow's still drawn up in the corner. That little bit of being scared. Let's figure that out and let's see what's going on with that, my friend. Now, you did have some more cards that spilled on out. We have Action, Adjacent Possibilities, Healer of the Ages, all tied up in the third chakra. So instead of all these other cards letting us know what's going on, let's acknowledge what it really is. You're all tied up in your third chakra, your solar system. That is where this harem scarum is all about. Maybe some cobwebs, maybe even some physical stuff called fascia, y'all, that your breath has been stolen and robbed from you. Things that weren't like breathtakingly beautiful, they were like shockingly awful. Stealing your breath, pulling it away. Sorry if y'all see me acting weird. There's a group of people right here that just kind of keep coming and going, but we just gonna keep going, right? But we're not gonna keep going in that old energy of being tied up by the harem scarum, of thinking that it's never gonna get better. Is it safe to come out? Because we got the little kit cubs over here. It is safe to come out. That thing that consumed the whole world, that burned down that old earthen era, because it was the end of a double era, a double earth era of like 400 years, and we've now moved into the plasma, something that's so much more hospitable and liberating. I can say freeable, but you're tethered, meaning it's going to come inside of you as well, not just around you. Okay, so that's why we're beginning with you, that you can feel the pleasure in that creation experience inside of you, by your lungs breathing in and out, by your eyes opening and closing, by the pleasure coming from you and not having to come from anything external first. You are the source of pleasure. You are the gateway of heaven and earth here on this planet. Now, everyone is, but y'all are for that special ray and for the special reason of pleasure, pure pleasure, sensuality itself, the senses being lit up, experiencing and creating otherworldly colors, that magic and that mystery and the divine. All right, so let's see your magic, your mystery, your divine self going on up here. Up on the top, we got keys on trees. Look at that. The spirals of life. It's like an auger making its way through, like people trying to break out of jail. You're like, I got this little spoon. I wield some spirals and I'm going to bend the handle. I'm going to turn it around. I'm an auger and I'm going to drill through this wall to get out of here, friend. That's what you've been doing for 15 years. That's what you've been doing for a hard minute. I'm telling you, you've broken on through to the other side. Come out your crown. You don't have to stay there and drown, my friend. Come on out, be liberated, and anything gonna be chasing you down except your dreams and your blessings, right? That's why we call it liberty and liberation. Anything you so choose or desire. And those dreams and desires, when you're connected to yourself, they're gonna find their way to your bank account, to your refrigerator, to your car, to your life, to your dreams, to your desires. I'm gonna leave that one out. I am loving that for you. Look at that. It's coming out from under your skirt. Well, apparently that tethering on your third chakra and your soul itself is ready to go, is ready to flow. Let's let it move all the way up through the top so that you don't have to have these long-standing systems of control. You might have to set up some temporary parameters for yourself so you don't just go buck wild. And by that I mean off in all directions. That you have your attention set in a certain way, and kind of like credit card debt. Yes, you have to keep paying to each of them, but that's why they created consolidating your debt, trying to put it in one thing. If you don't have the capability of all that, we're just talking about energy. You take down the little things first that have been taxing you, charging you interest, robbing from your future, keeping you stuck in your past, and you just begin to topple them. And as one comes off, you notice your breath expanding even more, that Jupiterian power coming in along with your sun, helping you rise out of the ashes, out of the destruction, out of the demolition as the final phoenix. No more having to go through that, seeming tough, because baby, you beautiful. We don't need to dampen your sensationalism anymore. You come out as the Quetzalcoatl, the internal gold, and the eternal gold. Getting a little bright, realize I'm super squinchy on you there, okay? So getting you into your pure nature and that flower spirit. Now, along with this flower spirit, it's provoking my mind to remember the butterfly card, the butterfly garden that comes in along with this as well. That's the full connection of life. That's why we tethered you into your own soul. You can go everywhere, because when you tethered in, you in your Wonka Vader. You are in the center of your world, and everything you dream and desire, you get there. And not only as you're going there, it's coming to you. That's what this flower spirit is talking about here, friend. It isn't hard, and you were correct all along. What you've dreamt and known inside that you've kept safe, locked away for this time, the world is coming to meet you, friends. So come on up out of there so it doesn't have to provoke. Okay? Start giving yourself permission to come out of it, to experience the beauty, to experience pleasure, and not fear things coming anymore. Not fear that your dreams won't come true, that it's not happening for you, that, you know, seeing yourself in that distorted way. Let's do away with the distortion, Libra. Because just as the flower is created for the butterfly is created for the flower. And butterflies come on in with their little proboscis, and they just put it down in there, and they take a little sip, they give you that little tickle, that little coming on up, exactly like that. They titillate you, friend, because the titillation is something that's going to be fulfilled. It's not that carrot dangling so that somebody else can devour and feed on your soul. It's not that worm hanging going, oh, we're inviting you over for dinner. Come on over here. We really love you, that fake. You're not falling for that shiz diz anymore. Hashtag fug that, my friend, because that's what this readings are about. It's no longer that. It's you from yourself going, ooh, come taste this flower over here, and that delicious. Ooh, I love that. That's so good. That's so fun. That's so wonderful. And you go to sleep feeling good. You wake up feeling good. There is no regret, no turmoil, no more of that trying to come along to be more adaptive to whoever those other people and their trashy energies were. Put a worm on a hook. Tell me, they knew what they were doing. You coming over for dinner, and they're like, yeah, because we hungry, and you're going to be on the plate. That is gone. We demolish that right now. We cast that out right now, that the clarity and the purity of heart and mind, your liberty. I think that's all you needed, was to be tethered to your own soul, to your own self, that you feel the pleasure inside yourself. And you also get the joy of witnessing it occurring in others. We're going to leave it right there, Libra. There and square. And not square like born. We're talking like Metatron, the Akashic Records, the access to any and everything your heart desires. Being led and guided so you don't have to be all rigmarole up in it. Just something taking you here and there. And as you're being drawn to it, it's because it's drawing to you. And I don't mean those people in that trashy, like, user energy. No, I'm talking about that purity. That woo-woo pinky promise that your heart loves you. You are valuable, Libra. You are valuable. So wherever you place yourself, every word that you speak has value. Don't just be pouring it out trashy style, okay? Don't just be wasting it, squandering about. Water your garden with it. Bless your soul with it. Delight your eyes with it, so that everything has that innocent, pure joy coming about. Just like the heart of a child, with the wisdom of an adult, and many all the senses coming together. So you got the most powerful common sense. That's right, because see what you did in these moments, in that little private space of your imagination is ready, is like a template. All right, we speaking out to the cosmos right now. The template of Libra is right here. Slow and steady. You're like, I ain't rushing, no pleasure. I'm like, I know you not. You got your whole life to enjoy. All of it, friend. Nothing's being withheld from you. Just decide, oh, what do I want to experience right now? What am I tasting right now? Get into the now, my friend, and that is everything. I love you, Libra, so much. I'm so happy to have you here. If you want to hear more of these, click that subscribe and join my channel. Also tap that like button. Help us rise up to the top, friend. Chat with me in the comments, and until next time, I will see you then.